Hi, I'm Ricky, and I finished this book, Some of the Monkeys by Wilson Ross.
Hi, I'm Tanner.
I'm Greg.
This is Jay Barry's grandpa. He owns his own store. He helped Jay Barry catch the monkeys. His wife is a very good cook.
This is Jay Barry from Summer of the Monkeys. He loves to hunt. He has a little sister named Daisy and a dog named Rowdy. He loves Rowdy very much. This is Jimbo, the monkey. He outsmarted Jay Barry and Grandpa many times.
I'm Jacqueline Opet, and I'm the narrator.
I'm Julie Mock, and I'm Papa.
Jenna Garten, and I'm Daisy.
Shanna Tazel, the monkey.
Elizabeth Wagner, and I'm Jay Barry.
Anna Johnson, I'm Mama. Mama and Daisy started running at the same time. Mama still had the tea kettle in her hand. I'd never seen my little sister run so fast. That old crutch of hers didn't seem to touch the ground at all. I saw Papa come to the door of the blacksmith shop. He must have been sharpening something because he had a file in his hand. For a second or two, he just stood there looking at me and all those monkeys. And then he dropped the file and came toward us in a long lope. Mama and Daisy were standing out to one side of the corn crib when I came walking up. I couldn't help but smile at the look on their faces. I could see that Mama wasn't looking at me. She had her eyes glued on Jimbo. She was still holding the tea kettle in her hand.
Jay Barry, that thing ain't no monkey. It looks like a young gorilla. You be careful.
Oh, Mama, he's not a gorilla, and he's a monkey. He's as tame as old Rowdy is. Can't you see he's not going to hurt anything?
No, I can't see. Have you forgotten the day that you and Rowdy came in bitten all over?
That wasn't their fault, Mama. That was our fault, mine and Rowdy's. They thought we were going to hurt him. That's how they bit us.
Jay Barry, I don't care what you say. You put that monkey or whatever it is in the corn crib this minute, lock the door, and keep it locked.
Oh, Mama, why don't you pet him a little? Then you'll see how friendly he is, and you won't be scared of him. He won't hurt you.
I've never seen my mother move backwards so fast. Her face turned as white as a hen's egg.
Jay Barry, you get that thing away from me. I don't want it close to me. If you do, you're going to get the whipping of your life, and I mean that.
In the tone of her voice and the look in her eyes, I knew she meant what she had said.
Oh, Mama, I don't see why you're so scared of Jimbo. He's not going to hurt you.
Just then, Daisy came over to me and said,
Oh, do you, Jay Barry, will let me pet him?
Sure, do you want to hold him?
Daisy grabbed her head and held out her arms. I passed Jimbo over to her. He wrapped his long arms around her neck and whimpered as if his feelings had been hurt. Turning her head to look at Mama, Daisy said,
He's really friendly, Mama.
Seeing Daisy with Jimbo in her arms did Mama more good than anything. She lost a lot of her scare, but not quite all of it.
It does look like he's friendly, but I didn't know monkeys got that big.
How did you catch them? It couldn't have been very hard. You weren't down in the bottoms that long. I can't understand it, Papa. I didn't have any trouble at all. I think they wanted to be caught. They sure acted like they did.
I told Papa everything that had happened from the time Rowdy and I entered the bottoms until I found the monkeys under the bank.
I think that storm had most of it to do with your catching them than anything else. These monkeys are tame. They've lived in cages all their lives, and they've never been out in a storm like that. They probably scared them half to death. It's no wonder they wanted to be caught.
It's a good thing that Jimbo knew what that hole was. I don't think they could have made it to the store if they'd stayed in the trees. They almost didn't make it anyhow.
I turned around to see what the little monkeys were doing. I couldn't see one anywhere. I got scared. I just knew they had gone back to the river bottoms.
Where did the little monkeys go?
They hopped up into the corn crib.
I hurried to the door of the corn crib and looked in. The little monkeys were sitting all over the place. Each one was holding a big ear of corn. They were tearing the shucks with their needle sharp teeth. Daisy brought Jimbo over and set him down in the crib. Right away he got ear of corn and joined the little friends. By this time, Mama had gotten over most of her scare. She came over to the corn crib and looked at the monkeys.
Oh, look at the poor little things. They're starving to death. I'll go get a pan of milk and heat it. I bet they'd like that.
I'll go get some apples.
Right then I saw a good chance to get back at my little sister.
Daisy, if you don't stop feeding her apples to those monkeys, we're not going to have any left.
Jay Barry, you're just trying to be cute now.
That's what you said to me, remember?
I think I'll get a pail of straw and make them a bed to sleep in. After a night like they had out in the storm, I bet they could use some sleep.
Just as Papa turned to be on his way, he stopped and looked at Mama.
There's something I'd like to know, he said.
What's that?
Well, what are you going to do with that tea kettle.
Mama looked at the tea kettle, and I could see the spice spread all over her face. From the way she stared at it, you would have thought that she'd never seen it before.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what am I doing with this thing?
All of us had a good laugh.
Oh, look at Rowdy.
Rowdy had hopped up in the crib and had sat down right in the middle of all the monkeys. His little tail was really making a racket as it swished back and forth in the corn shucks.
Rowdy, I'm going to the store to tell Grandpa about catching the monkeys. If you're going with me, you better get out of there.
For once, Mama didn't say one word to stop me. All she said was,
Jayberry, you hurry back because I don't want you out late.
Grandpa was Jayberry's best friend. He always had a new idea. He was one of the main characters of Summer of the Monkeys.
This is a map of some of the areas in Summer of the Monkeys. This is the Lee's farm in the fields, and here's a neighboring farm. It's a ways off. This is the monkey's tree. You probably can see it. It's where the monkeys live. This is Daisy's playhouse. And here's the road, and Grandpa's store is a mile this way down the road. And here's the river. This is a close-up picture of the farm. This is the corn crib and some of the barns they had. This is their house.
Okay, this is the Sark Journal, and imagine reading a newspaper in the days of Summer of the Monkeys. Okay. The train crashed, the monkeys are gone. $100 for the lead monkey, $2 for each of the little monkeys. Girl finds fairy ring. Daisy finds fairy ring in playhouse. All the family makes wish. Will it come true? The coon contest. All men, if you have some good coon dogs, enter. Silver cup for most coons. Starts January 18th through 21st. Ponies for sale. Come by and buy paint ponies and much, much more. $75 for paints, $50 for others. You might read in the newspaper are things like 2 pups are born, circus comes to town, festival for Valentine's Day, a wagon for sale, dresses for sale, accident, ice cream social, store for sale, special sale at Grandpa's, and beauty contest.
I'm Sandra Tinkler, and I did a word search for Summer of the Monkeys. And some of the words are buckboard, hydrophobia, terrapin, Daisy, Jayberry, scalded, libel, corset, dowry, and simones.
Hi, my name is Jill, and I did a new title for the book, a summary of it, and about the author. I'll read you about the author. About the author. Wilson Rawls was the guy who wrote this book. He was born on a small farm in the Ozarks in the heart of the Cherokee Nation. He spent his youth prowling the hills and river bottoms with an old blue-tick hound, his only companion. He made up his own stories, and it wasn't until his family moved to Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and he discovered the public library that Mr. Rawls had access to real books. His first novel, Where the Red Fern Grows, continues to be popular with young readers and adults alike, and was made into a motion picture.
I'm Brooks Larson, and what I did was I drew a picture of Jayberry and Jimbo and wrote a short little thing about each of them. Jayberry, in all his life, Jay had only one dream, to get a pony and a gun. Now, thanks to a train accident, his dream will finally come true. And Jimbo is the big cheese of the monkeys. He always finds a way to outsmart Jay, at least until the storm.
We all remember that sad episode when Wilson Rawls died. What's your most recent book?
It's Speaking Meets His Match.
When were you born?
I was born on December 16, 1984. I don't even remember that day.
Which book did you like better between Summer of the Monkeys, and Red Fern.
Summer of the Monkeys, because it got lots of money and won the William Bell Award.
Do you like writing books?
Well,
Get a doctor in here.
Hand me the knife.
he's dead. Give me the blood.
It's stuck, sir.
Stop! He's dead, guys. He's dead. Leave him alone.
Now this is Brian here saying goodbye.
Hi, I'm Brooks Larson, and I'm playing the part of Jay Barry.
Hi, and I'm playing the part of Jimbo.
Here, Jimbo. Here, look what I got for you. Come on now. Yeah, good boy. Oh no, you don't owe me anything. Okay. If it makes you happy, I'll take it. This stuff isn't half bad. Another one. Oh man, I feel sleepy. Uh-oh. Here. Getting out of the picture.
Jimbo, I'm gonna kill you.
My name's Brett Bloomberg, and my name is Brad Easkin. Together we made a word search from whether when we're Summer of the Monkeys, and there's many characters in it from the book.
For our project, we wrote 3 letters to Wilson Rawls as he was alive.
My name is Derek Peel, and one thing I would have told him if he was alive is that I like Where the Red Fern Grows better.
My name is Emily Patterson, and if he was alive, I would tell him that I like Some of the Monkeys better.
My name is Holly Johnson, and I would have told him that I really liked Where the Red Fern Grows because of all the details, and I like dogs best, and I really, really like his books.
My name is Mary Mullen, and I made a border design and wrote 5 golden thoughts. And I'll read 2 of them. I grew up on that Cherokee farm and was just about as wild as the gray squirrels in the sycamore trees and as free as the red-tailed hawks that lead the cries in these Ozark skies. And then I'll just say this. As light as a hummingbird's feather.
Welcome to the first edition of BL Talk Show.
I'm Vera Downey.
And I'm Lana Rivers.
What we do here is talk about weird experiences.
Like today, it's weird experiences with animals.
BL Talk Show will be airing every weekday.
Today our guest is Jay Barry Lee and his dog Rowdy from the Ozarks.
He's going to tell us about his Summer of the Monkeys.
And now, here's Jay Barry and Rowdy. Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
Jay Barry, when did this take place and where?
Oh, I reckon that took place in 1899 in the Ozarks, which is in Missouri.
What exactly were you trying to catch?
Oh, I suppose that was bears. No, monkeys. Yeah, monkeys.
How did the monkeys get to the bottoms?
Oh, I reckon it was a plane crash. No, a train wreck with monkeys on it. One monkey was huge and